the 27th right now. And it's like 9:30. I've been up since 5 a.m. and I fell asleep at like 12, so I'm just like really not well. But I've been watching Vampire Diaries and I just haven't been able to stop. I've just been sickly obsessed with it. I started it last week and I'm already like almost done with the second season, and there's 22 episodes in the season. But I watched it until like 12 and then I fell asleep and woke up at 5 and I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to go back to bed. So I watched that until like 8 and then got up and had coffee, and I'm so freaking tired. So I really messed up. I should have gone back to bed and then just been awake at 8 instead of falling asleep because I decided to watch 3 more episodes of the Vampire Diaries. But because of that, I'm gonna go get a coffee from Dunkin', even though I just had an espresso, but I'm just falling asleep. I'm just not well. So I'm gonna change because I'm still in my pajamas, but I'm actually like really not gonna take off my sweatshirt. I'm just gonna put different pants on and come back and study. I have a lot of studying to do. I have not been doing well this week on studying. But you know what? It's really hard to study when the test is like just so uncertain. The bar exam, if you're new here. So. This is my very fashionable Dunkin' Donuts outfit of the day. It's basically exactly what I wore to bed. And a face mask. Oh my god. This is a fresh mask. Anyways, sorry, I was like so miserable 5 minutes ago. This is what I get if I'm drinking coffee for pure necessity. Sometimes I'll get a caramel iced coffee with cream or half and half, whatever. And that's so good, but it's really, I just get it because it tastes good. But this is what I get if I just need energy. And this is a cold brew with skim milk and hazelnut. So the hazelnut is like sugar-free. It's like a coffee flavor. I don't know what the actual difference is, but the caramel like syrup is thicker and sugary. And this is more just like a flavor. Doesn't really add any sweetness or anything. And it's cold brew. So it should wake me up. Where's my Dunkin' sponsorship? I know Charlie's like better, but where's mine? I feel like we need to have a recap about Vampire Diaries. Like, I'm a little upset with you guys because no one told me about it. I've obviously heard of it because on Instagram and TikTok there's always like, you know, mashups and whatever of it. So I do kind of know what happens in the end. I mean, I'm only midway season 2, so don't spoil it. But like, are we team Stefan or Damon? I'm like firmly in the middle right now. I love both of them. Obviously, Stefan is just so sweet and everything, but Damon, like, come on. Come on. I've always loved Ian Somerhalder. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, but wow. The show, like, he's amazing. I love him. Even though he's like the bad guy, he's like not that bad actually. He turns into a good guy. Won't spoil it, but if you guys haven't watched it, you have to watch it. And I don't know, I just love both of them so much. Like, I want her to be with both of them, but at the same time, I don't want that either. So, I don't know. If you haven't watched the show, you're probably like, what the fuck is this girl talking about? Anyways, we'll get on to my life. I also got those bagel bites. One of you messaged me on Instagram telling me about them, and it's just funny how we know each other, but they're just like the ones they have at Starbucks. I've never had those, but these are so good. I'm gonna eat this, sit in the car, and listen to music, and then go home and get ready, and I'll update you on bar prep and stuff because I haven't vlogged in like 2 weeks. I've tried to vlog pretty frequently, but the vlogs just turn out awful because I don't do anything. Like, I study, but I don't get ready, I don't leave the house, I don't see anyone, so I just haven't really been vlogging, to say the least. But I'm gonna eat these delicious little bagel bites and then go home and get ready. and I'm ready to update you. It's just been really hard to study because basically everything I read on, Twitter and Facebook groups and everything, every place that you read news about the bar exam, it's just like every state who's trying to do it online like is encountering problems, and no one thinks it's going to be able to happen in October because of problems with the software and like 10,000 people taking it at once. And it's just, I'm not studying for the same bar exam that I planned on studying for. And it's hard to study and stay motivated when everyone is telling you like it's not going to happen. And at the same time, studying is very demoralizing, and personally, like, I just never end the day feeling better about what I just did. Like, I don't feel like I learned anything. Obviously, I have learned things, but I feel like I'm just slowing down and I'm not learning as much, and it's so hard for me to concentrate. The concentration thing is especially difficult. Like, I cannot read the outline. I can barely read a multiple choice question without, forgetting what I'm doing. So it's just very frustrating, and it just adds insult to injury that people really think it's not going to happen, because then I'm like, okay, why even bother? Like, why force myself to do this? Basically torture, and then the test not even happen? I don't know, it's just a shitty situation. So if you're studying for the bar exam right now, just know that I feel you. And it's crazy that if it happened on time in July, it would have been done for a while now. And then if it was going to happen in September, it would be like 2 weeks from now. But no, it's another month or so away, which is a good thing because I wouldn't pass it if I had to take it in 2 weeks. It's very demoralizing, and it makes me very annoyed, and I don't want to do anything, and I don't want to study, and I'm just miserable. So that's my bar exam update. It's not good. It's very depressing, actually. And I'm sure a lot of us are feeling that way who are taking it in October. It's just, it's just not a test that you're meant to study for this long. And even though I don't even know that it is better that I have more time, because people are like, oh, then you don't have to study on the weekends, which is true. And you don't have to study all day, which is true. But at the same time, like, I still do study for the majority of the day, and I'm just miserable after. And it just is like a never-ending cycle of bad news about this freaking test. And don't even get me started on the proctoring of a online exam through our webcams and microphones. I just read through like the FAQ yesterday, and it's basically like it just records you for the 6 hours, and then I guess like it flags the system if you are like moving around too much, or maybe it looks like you're looking at something on your desk or looking at something on the wall. Like, you basically just have to stay in the computer or in the webcam frame and like just stare at the screen. You can't really be looking around, or else they'll think you have paper like with answers or a book or something. It's just all very unfortunate. But I don't want to bitch about it all day, because I do actually have to study. And no one wants to hear me complain for an entire video. But I just did my eyebrows. They were pretty grown out. Trimmed them, plucked them, filled them in. They look pretty good, not gonna lie. And I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. Last time I got my hair done, I think it was like very beginning of June. So it's pretty grown out. I would say that's like 1.5 inches of growth. My hair grows pretty fast. Oh my god, I can't stop plucking my eyebrows. I have to stop. I have to put this mirror away, or else I just like go crazy. On today's to-do list, I'm really just supposed to be reviewing notes. So I think I have to do contracts, torts, and criminal law today. Just review notes, and technically it's an hour for each subject. That's what Barbary like allots for just regular studying. And then I have to write an essay on each of those topics. So I might do all of that today, or just study today and do essays tomorrow. I don't really know. I should probably do all of it, just because my Barbary like percentage thing, if you guys don't like have Barbary or Themis, or not studying for the bar, it probably makes no sense, but they give you a percentage that you should be at, and I'm like almost out of the green range, and I used to be like so ahead, and now I'm not. But that's my update on the bar exam. I'm gonna go drink this coffee and I don't know, scroll TikTok probably.
Watching the stars and the city lights. Right from the start, said we never grow apart, dear Wichita. You wanted me to know, never ever let you go, dear Wichita. Surrounded by colors, it's such a sight. Watching all the lovers fall into the night. All the moods in a heartbeat. We're going back where it all began. The same ground on the heartbeat. Starts to shake with you all weekend. Winter time to spring.
So I've been studying damages because I always get the damages questions wrong for some reason, because it's kind of a simple concept in contracts, but for some reason I like always get them wrong, especially with the UCC. So I'm just going to read through that because I was taking notes. Well, Jesse just got home and brought me a sandwich, which is on top of my notes, but I was taking notes. And a lot of the times what I do is I'll start off just taking notes and then I just end up copying the whole book, which is not useful at this point. So I'm just going to stop doing that and I'm just going to read it because I don't really think I've studied damages since I watched the video. I just kind of like get the questions wrong and never go back to it, so I have to study that. But that's my update. It's like 12. I'm making some progress. Do you like it? She's gorgeous, isn't she? We have 1 and 2.
This town is on its knees, you know God is overseas, I'm telling you. Oh, it's more to this than what you see. You know this town's got the best of me. Are we sure it's the last time? Sure that this is the last time.
Alright guys, it's like 4:30. I'm done studying for the day, so sorry, the vlog is she's a little short. She's a little on the short side. But I started watching Vampire Diaries. Once I start a new show that I'm really obsessed with, I can't not watch it. Like, I have to watch it every waking moment of my life. Sorry, we have the Roomba thing going. It's super loud. But it's gonna rain. Thunder, I was right. My stormy senses were tingling. And I'm just chilling, drinking water, because I didn't drink any all day. And we have a special guest. She's very busy, as you can see, so if you need to talk to her, you have to book out like a week in advance, because she's very busy. Don't mind this like floor cover thing right here, but if you... She's chasing me. I will link this down below. Okay, I'm just going to show it to you. Because it's not actually a Roomba, it's obviously the same exact thing, but it's only $200, and for sort of like an automatic vacuum, that is not a lot. And I know that's a lot in general, $200 to spend on a friggin' vacuum, but it is very amazing, especially if you have hardwood floors that show literally everything like these do. Oh my god, it's downpouring. I'm very into the weather these days. Oh my god. Hopefully everyone's windows are closed. That's crazy.
Oh, we were down by the river all through the night, watching the stars and the city light. And all the moons in a heartbeat. We're going back where it all began. The same ground under our feet. Starts to shake, we do all we can, but we're caught in a landslide. So we stay up to the morning light. The tales we were told we would
Alright guys, and I'm gonna end the vlog here.
To understand, but my family
That scared the shit out of me. Netflix just started playing on my phone. I just showered, did my skincare and stuff, and I'm just gonna go to bed. Hopefully, because I woke up at 5, I will be able to fall asleep. And I'm gonna vlog tomorrow. I'm just gonna make it a separate video just so this one isn't super long. I feel like all of my past videos have been like a half an hour, so sorry about that. Just got a lot to say, I guess. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.